Saint Catherine de' Ricci was born in Florence in 1522, and she was the daughter of a noble Florentine. Her baptismal name was Alexandrina. Having lost her mother in her infancy, her father placed her in the convent of Monticelli near the gates of Florence, where her aunt, Luisi de' Ricci, was a nun when she was between the age of 6 and 7. To her, this place was a paradise, but after some years, her father took her home. However, she entered the Third Order of St. Dominic in the monastery of Prato in Tuscany in the year 1535 at 14 years of age. At the time of her religious profession, she took the name Catherine. Both during her novitiate and for 4 or 5 years after her profession, she was subjected to humiliating trials from the community owing to her misunderstanding of some of the high supernatural favors she received, but her holiness and humility eventually triumphed. While very young, she was chosen mistress of novices, then sub-prioress. At 25 years of age, she became perpetual prioress. During all these years, whilst conscientiously fulfilling every religious duty, she was feeling and showing keen interest in all her relations, especially her brothers, and in numerous friends and spiritual children. The reputation of her sanctity drew to her side many illustrious personages, among whom 3 later sat in the chair of Peter. She corresponded with Saint Philip Neri, and while still living, she appeared to him in Rome in a miraculous manner. She was favored with extraordinary mystical experiences, and at the age of 20 began to experience the sacred stigmata and weekly ecstasies of the Passion. She experienced the ecstasy of the Passion every Thursday from noon until Friday at 4 p.m. These phenomena continued for 20 years. She offered her suffering up for Christ and meditated on the Passion whenever possible. She prayed constantly, making no room for anything but God in her heart and in her life. Despite her intense mystical life of prayer and her penance, Catherine served as prioress of the convent for 36 years. She was noted as a kind and considerate superior, particularly gentle with the sick. Her obedience, humility, and meekness were still more admirable than her spirit of penance. After a long illness, she passed away in 1589. She was beatified by Pope Clement XII in 1732 and canonized by Pope Benedict XIV in 1746. Saint Catherine de' Ricci, pray for us.